The voting process in schools or campuses is often conducted manually, which is prone to errors and less efficient. To address this issue, a secure, fast, and transparent digital voting system is needed. ClassVote is a Web 3-based voting application built using Internet Computer Protocol, ICP. This application is specifically designed to facilitate voting in academic environments in a decentralized manner, without relying on centralized systems. With this technology, the voting results become fairer, real-time, and difficult to manipulate. Type "circle" in the search box. Select the solid circle, then click to add it to the canvas. Drag and resize it, placing it in the center of the design area. Color the circle. Click on the circle. At the top, click the color icon, color box. Choose a color you want, for example blue, red, orange, etc. Search and add voting elements. Still in the Elements menu, search using keywords vote, voting, or ballot. Choose the appropriate icon, such as a ballot box, hand voting, or checklist. Click the icon to make it appear on the canvas. Adjust icon color and position. Drag the icon to your desired position, usually in the center of the circle. Save logo. Design. Click the Share button at the top right. Choose Download, then select the format, PNG, high quality. Check Transparent Background if you are using Canva Pro. Click Download to save the logo to your device. Create a new design. Click Create a design. Choose Custom Size, 64 by 64 pixels, ideal size for a favicon. Click Create New Design. Design your favicon. Use simple elements because favicons are small. You can add initials of the brand, for example CV for ClassVote, simple icons, for example voting symbols, check marks, etc. Use contrasting colors to make it clear when it's small. Avoid long text or complicated details. Download the design. Click the Share button greater than Download. Choose Format, PNG. Check Transparent Background if using Canva Pro so the background is clear. Click Download. In this project, we built ClassVote, a Web 3-based voting application using the Internet Computer Protocol ICP. The technologies we used include front-end, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for building the user interface. Back-end, we used Motoko, a programming language specifically designed for the Internet computer to create the canister logic. Deployment tool, we used DFX version 0.17 to build, deploy, and interact with our canisters. In the video, we showed the structure of our project files, the deployment process using the DFNIX playground, and the manual editing of the actor.js file to update the canister id. This process was necessary because we couldn't deploy directly to the ICP network due to compatibility issues on our local machine. Instead, we deployed to the playground, copied the latest canister ID, updated it in the front end, and redeployed. We also demonstrated how we designed our logo and favicon using Canva to enhance the visual identity of ClassVote. In this part of the demo, we intentionally show what happens when we deploy the front end without updating the canister id to match the latest deployment from the playground. As you can see, the website loads but fails to function correctly. This is because the front end is still referencing an outdated or incorrect canister ID. Without updating it, the front end cannot communicate with the correct back-end service canister, which results in errors. This demonstrates why it's important to follow a very specific process when deploying via the playground. Due to some issues with our local laptop setup, we were unable to deploy to the ICP network directly. This is because we are using DFX version 0.17, which currently causes compatibility issues with certain deployment environments. However, we were able to deploy the project successfully using the DFNIX playground. Here's the correct process. First, deploy the backend project to the playground. Then, copy the canister ID generated from the playground. Next, manually edit the actor.js file in the front end and replace the old canister id with the new one. Finally, redeploy the playground project. Once the front end and back end are matched, everything works properly. Note: always make sure the front end is using the latest canister id from the most recent deployment. If not, the front end will not connect to the correct back end and will throw an error like in our first demo. You can open the main view of the ClassVote web-based application. This is the landing page before logging in or starting any interaction, serving as the main dashboard. Next, you can explore the list of available or active voting events. Here, you can choose the voting you want to participate in and view its details. You can access the voting form page to cast your vote. In this section, simply select one of the candidates or options you wish to support. After that, you can press the Vote or Submit button. The system will display a notification that your vote has been successfully submitted. This process is quick and secure. You can also view the voting results in real time. The results are displayed transparently in the form of charts or tables that cannot be manipulated. Finally, you can access additional features such as logout, return to the dashboard, or create a new event if you are logged in as an admin. This display is also responsive, so it can be accessed from any device. Features include 1. Transparent and immutable vote records, 2. Identity separation, anonymous voting, optional student ID integration, 3. Responsive web interface compatible with mobile and desktop for built, using Motoko and deployed as a canister smart contract. ClassVote serves as an innovative solution to address the challenges in the voting process within the academic environment. By leveraging Web3 technology and Internet Computer Protocol (ICP), this application is capable of presenting a decentralized, secure, and transparent voting system. Features such as immutable vote recording, separation of voter identities, and a responsive interface make ClassVote a reliable and relevant platform for use in various election activities in schools and campuses. The implementation of smart contracts with the Motoko language reinforces the security and integrity of the system, making ClassVote a real example of the integration of blockchain technology in the field of education.